Bell, 19th Jay Stinson, 20th Danny Eshelman, 21st Frank Jr. or Frank Ranger Jr.,
Yeah, I don't know.
22nd Robert
That
Duvernack,
25 was
23rd
all over
Will
the fucking
Weber,
track earlier
24th
when I
Kent
was following behind him in the
Reeger,
5.
25th
Yeah.
Justin
He was trying to
Perriman,
push to 5, so I don't know if that's what was
26th
causing him
Albert
to go around
Hughes,
everywhere or not.
27th Mark Vega, 28th Edward Stewart, 29th
That
Russ
8 car still
Hancock,
fucking blinking
30th
in and out. He's behind you now.
Robert.
I don't know how. Yep, well, it just blinked
Yeah.
right there, but I don't know if that was...
Switched to longer.
No,
Yeah, he's
blinking in and out.
blinking.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something with that.
Let me get
Well, hopefully he stays around in the back and just stays there.
Have you opened the gate? Get out of me, these bed.
But these Xfinity cards.
I knew she was gonna like that one so much.
Chevys.
Could have got that.
Bobby
going.
is very unreliable.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more difficult for him. Fords is where
I don't know who's streaming dollar.
bump drafting cars like really shine because Fords
He
have
said something
flat
about
frame.
the new broadcaster.
Some of them now
Ghost
loading in
Racing
a little
Network.
bit later for
Is
these
that who he
guys.
said?
Give them a little
Yeah.
bit more
I thought he said a new
time to do that.
broadcaster.
Steam, I do not want to talk to you, but so I'll give them another one here. So you'll see them go white for just a little bit, then they'll all magically come back on the track by the power of magic. And if y'all are new to Ghost Racing Network, if you don't mind throwing in a subscription at 456 subscribers, and this is just absolutely amazing how much this channel has grown in less than a year, and especially since we got Austin on, this channel has really shot up. He's actually streaming right now also for the Fast Track, I believe that's what that series is called. Next Gen's open setup. I love the Next Gens. I love broadcasting Next Gen races. They are just so fun to do. These guys, huge, absolutely just monstrous field. I saw that 6 car.
I'll take an EOL right now, sir.
As I get because Eshelman's paint scheme.
Can you EOL me from now till lap fucking
Randy
50?
will lead him screen here. Maverick Byard on the outside of him, a Chevy and a Toyota Toyota Supra, almost a Camry redesigned Toyota Supra that they put up back in 2021. The pace truck is going to pull off here. Starter is going to have the flag in his hand. Restart zones are in effect, but it's on the leader this time, and green flag is in the air. We are underway.
I don't see why they don't just get rid of that bullshit.
Speedway.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all wouldn't be anyone y'all would be a tax professional, would you?
A what?
Y'all wouldn't be a tax
See
professional,
all those
would
guys
you?
racing to the line. It looks like it will be Maverick who will
I'm
lead
trying
the
to figure
first
this,
lap
this
here.
part out on
Guys are going
my taxes, and I
pretty
can't
steady
figure out
overall,
what to put in
though.
this box.
Nobody's
Does it give me any
on each other quite just yet. Let me check their
Just to
fuel.
tell us
Their
the
fuel will
income
play a
tax
little bit of a
and the
strategy
tax
here.
you
I do
pay
know that.
to the other state.
The race info for today is one fast repair, unlimited tires. Didn't have the fuel load, so it's going to be kind of a guess for some of these guys. They're going to have to figure out what the fuel load that they can push on these cars are. It'll depend with most of these guys. If you're leading, you're going to be burning more fuel. If you're riding behind somebody, you won't be burning as much. It's just really depending on what you want to do with your positioning that you are in at that time. A lot of these guys really just decided to ride. If you have anybody that's broken away or broken off from the pack, I don't think we do. Robert Jordan, he's getting there. He's 4 tenths away. If you hang in with about 6 tenths of a driver, that's when I notice you can really lose a draft. But if you're within that gap, you should be fine most of the time, it seems, for them.
Do y'all have a league tonight?
Yeah, we're racing now.
To run this bottom line. And when pit stops happen, you'll see everybody hop down to the bottom of the track. It just really depends on when they're going to happen, though, because I truly don't know what the fuel load is. But it looks like Ronnie Morrison, he's going to take the lead here. Ambrose thought about going down. Ambrose is going to get to the quarter panel.
There's some retards in here, man.
Anybody goes with him.
That was retarded.
He probably shouldn't have done that before. Chris Akers is going to follow in behind him. The 91's going to come in also. Ambrose
just jump in line to catch back up. Can you come down? Are you clear?
Can't tell. So he's got to find a spot in line. He does. He tucks back in with these guys. So luckily he doesn't get railed on the outside of it.
We're so close. We're not going to lose the draft, I don't think, right here.
Really looks like we kind of have a pack back here. This pack probably needs to sort itself out with the 69, 19, and 24, and the 84. That is Guy Braco, Justin Parham, Fuzz Yater, and Kenneth Riedinger. And you got some other guys behind them, too. That is who these guys are here. Josh Vega, Albert Hewins, and Adam Kilday. I think I may have went right over those guys' names and didn't even realize it. I'm sorry if I did.
We're slowly losing them.
Kind of do want to see a little bit later in the run some of these tires will wear off and drivers can get a little bit looser on entry than they would probably like to be. We'll have to kind of watch that. You know, sometimes that can bite people if they're not careful with it, that's for sure.
Oh, this gate. Huh.
Okay. Back to the top.
Yeah. We're about to close and drive. So we're about to close and drive. Yeah. Always walking to the vehicle.
See a little bit of a movement there from the 91 of Wilder. He thought about going to the outside a little bit, decided it was not worth his time, so he just tucked back in behind these guys. This second group has finally kind of sorted itself out now. They've been able to catch up with the rest of these packs. Got some guys that are blinking out here. This group needs a caution, though. I do know that. It's Scott Collins and Robert Jordan need a caution here. Be able to get back in the running of this race. If they don't, they are in a tough position for them. They need something to happen. As Ronnie Morris is kind of, he's
had something go on up there.
He's like,
yeah, I think somebody got in the wall back there.
I'd say almost, and it's I don't know, it's just odd how he's doing that. I would be somebody who's kind of staying right in the middle, more or less. But he's kind of running a groove down sometimes, and that can get you into some trouble.
Leave the front door unlocked.
He's definitely got to watch that part, especially. If you don't, it ain't going in well. You're going to go around pretty.
Once those tires start going away, then they'll
a little bit of a tap.
Start sliding a little. I think they're starting to go a little bit.
Ronnie's really been with these two guys. It's been Maverick, and then it's been Ronnie on the top and the bottom, just battling it out. Nobody's really trying to move anybody up out the groove. Nobody really. I mean, they've been pretty calm with each other. I mean, I wouldn't blame him either. You're what, like 8 laps into this race? There's no point to really push it. It's just really a nice and calm thing that these guys are doing for each other right now.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm half throttle
Well,
from
you
the
see
entry
people
almost to the
races
exit of the
everybody
fucking
gets in
corner
a
here.
line and
To keep from gaining on
just
them.
follow each other from that
Yeah.
point on. This is what you're
Rear
seeing
end
here.
is sliding around a little bit.
Well, that
So-
four is going to go to try to take the lead from
They're
Ronnie.
gonna
That's
wreck. It's
Chris
gonna be
Akers.
coming
He's gonna go down
soon.
to the bottom. He clips the apron just a little bit, so could have sent himself around there. Luckily, he was able to hold on to his car there, so he didn't have to deal with a lot of repercussions from a mistake that he could have made. He will lead this lap here because of that move that he made on Ronnie Morris. It'll be Chris Akers to the point now instead of Ronnie or Maverick. They've been kind of flip-flopping the lead most of the time. One person will lead a couple laps, and another person will come up there and take it from him.
I can't believe the 25 hadn't slid up into somebody yet.
That's 66 of Bonamy's kind of looking a little bit peeking out every now and then, just saying, yeah, my nose is here. I exist. I'm not falling asleep just yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, I checked out a little bit because that was a lot of juking around.
That trial fucking movement's getting worse every lap.
I got out of the gas a good bit there because
Yeah.
it looked like it was going to happen. Come on, David, get the
Little
fuck
bit
out of my way.
technical
You're
things
blocking
we
my
got
view.
Dealing with that, so give me a minute here. I get 1 and 2 crash on me. Getting back into session right now for this.
Definitely tell the tires are leaving.
Uh-huh. And if you're up in the pack, they go even worse, I think.
Black and green car slid awful high for a second. Trying to give them a wee little extra room.
Oh, there they go.
Wrecking.
Of course, the fucking idiot behind me just fucking clobbers me.
God damn it. Yeah, me too.
All right. Sorry about that, y'all. We are back now here. Don't know what that was. Luckily, it doesn't seem like we missed anything.
Yeah, you're gonna
these
hang
guys are
around
doing
in the
on
back and
course.
then just
I
fucking
get back as soon as we
pile
have a
in.
wreck. It's the 09. Oh, this is 4 or 5.
Don't
There's a
know.
lot of drivers in this. I'm sorry about that. We got back as soon as something happened.
Man, I got worried.
As that dude just got nailed there. We'll have to go back and watch what
I'm
happened.
gonna go
here
flying
on
around
the
people
audio.
right here and I'll get the
Thought that
spots
had
back in a
muted
minute.
itself. Evidently, it did not. So we'll have to
I wanna see what
what
my
happened
speed
with
is
these guys
before
here,
fucking
'cause that
repairs.
was, big wreck. What happened between these guys?
Fucking A, man.
Somebody up front is already spinning. Let's go find
Fucking
him.
B, it's got more holes.
See what car this is. Give the car some time to load in their paint scheme. Gosh, that was a big wreck. So who does it start with? So
When I go
it's
back and
09
watch
is
who
where
that
it
was, what
starts.
number it was.
It's
That
Alex
way when they're
Griffin. So
behind
he
me,
goes
I'm going to call
sideways,
them
and
out
that's gonna
for
collect
telling them they need to go
4
around.
guys right there, 5, 6, I'd say, get collected in that. 7. Oh gosh, everybody's piling up behind that. So that was just guy gets turned in the middle of the corner, gets up a little bit on that bumper, and that 24 no longer has a rear end cover. That is not good for him at all.
I seem to be about 168 on my own.
I don't even know what I am.
Those guys, I mean, they absolutely just nailed
I
the
just
wall.
flew around every fucking body just to
Everybody's gonna come in, or most of these guys
I
are
want
gonna
to try
come
to
down
save
pit
it if
road,
I
get
can.
fuel. Might as well.
I don't
stay
think I
even
got a
with everyone
choice.
else on their fuels that they're gonna be running.
Y'all are at Daytona?
It's like some guys, it looks like most people were able to just enter the pits. Nobody had to tow back, but Randy Bonham, he's going to stay out instead. Kind of a questionable move for him.
Minute 33. Oh yeah, you didn't even have a rear end.
Yeah, everybody
Who was the fucking
except
retard?
Randy will come in. I would have.
He was fucking behind me.
I would have came in if I was Randy. I wouldn't have stayed out. I would have came in with these guys also, but he's going to take the chance and stay out here. If I'd done the same, probably not. He looks like fine, I'd say. I mean, they got a faster pair, so they're definitely going to be using that, no doubt. Everyone probably will.
Fucking
Randy,
42.
I don't think he will, though. He's going to keep his in his pocket.
Josh, Vega. Damn, I ain't gonna be able to get all my fucking damage fixed.
I got back literally as soon as the crash happened on lap 15, so if the fuel load is what I think it is, these guys can probably go
30 seconds left.
roughly 20-ish laps on their fuel, and then they'll have to come back down pit road and get more. That's what I'm thinking they'll end up doing. It's not set in stone, but that's what I'm thinking is going to happen with most of these guys, though. Looking at Austin's stream, he has a lot of people over there right now. Good job, Austin.
You're damned if you're in the fucking pack, damned if you're not.
Looks that way.
I just don't understand because I moved to the middle of the track before I started slowing down. He followed me into the middle and ran me over.
Well, after he hit you, he still proceeded to come in and hit me.
So it'll be lap 19 of 78
in the right rear.
He's going to kind of
Could probably
everybody's going to have
put a protest for Archer braking on him
because of that caution that came out. Some guys will be happy.
I gotta go back in the pits here.
I wouldn't blame them either if they were mad. Kind of how some of this racing
Just
goes.
to get my fast. I hope I can fucking catch up.
Nothing I can do about that.
Shit. I didn't fucking select my fast refire. God damn it. Where y'all at on track?
going into 3 or 4.
Yeah, probably ain't gonna make it now.
I had to pick somebody. And there's some familiar names that I've seen here. Justin Parham looks like Parham.
No,
he's just not coming out of pit
ain't
road.
no way I'm gonna go a fucking lap down. I'm just now coming out of 2.
I don't know if he'll be able to really pose a threat for any of these guys because that thing's kind of destroyed. Pace truck is going to pull off here. And green flag is back in the air. Randy's going to get a good jump. Akers won't get that good of one, but the Super Speedway, you can luckily just suck up behind somebody and draft off of their bumper. Akers may be able to take the lead here if he gets a good enough shove, because he's getting a huge shove coming from Ronnie Morrison. I mean, Ronnie is up on that wheel, shoving him as hard as he can. As we got somebody who just shot down to the infield. Who was that? I saw that car shoot down to the bottom. He may have gotten in line, but I just saw somebody take off. At 66, he was definitely thinking about it. He thought about moving up there. He realized he couldn't, but Ronnie looks like he's going to lead this lap now. He's got Xander short behind him, giving him a shove. Ambrose is back up here. It's kind of a blessing to some of these guys who had fallen back, or kind of fallen a little bit behind everyone else. They were able to get back in the mix because of this caution that came out for them.
Whoa, they almost wrecked at the front. There they go. Big wreck.
Was it real big?
So that one. Oh, they're about wrecking here. The 12's got to save it. Xander, and they're wrecking now. The 22, the 45, the 04, 35, 32, 13 are all involved in this wreck. The 89 looks like he gets spun around in the back there. The 5 almost goes up and flips himself. But that was some hard contact for these guys in the back of the pack here. Go back and watch what happened, but that will bring out the second caution. How did this all start? I saw something was happening around the 12, and I'm guessing this is a chain reaction to everybody slowing up. So we'll go slow motion here. If everybody's checking up, the 12 is gonna get, or 22 is gonna get hit.
I'm gonna try to get the rest of my damage fixed and just hold off on my fast if I can there.
The 73 goes up high. Ambrose comes.
I'm only running about 170 on my own. I feel like I can't remember. I feel like we should be running like 176.
He's gonna get put up the track. The 5's bumping, drafting him on accident. Can't do anything about that. 13 tries to sneak through the middle. He looks like he won't be able to do that. But these guys are just, it's on from there. Almost everybody's involved. Even the 89 somehow got spun around, and the 5 looks like he hit the wall again and almost flipped. Kind of surprised by that. I thought that would happen, but this is going to reset everything else again. Everybody's probably going to come down pit road and pit.
Come on, pit road's open. I'm still in fucking 1. Let's go.
4 tires and fuel. I mean, you might as well if it's free. I mean, go ahead and do it. There's no reason not to do it, in my mind, I'd say. Looks like everybody's coming down pit road, so I'll be buying some new Ram sticks here very soon. Also, having some iRacing crashes, and I think my Ram is just finally on itself, so not going to do that anymore. I'm tired of this stuff crashing on you all. It's not what y'all deserve. So I'll be getting some replacements very shortly for them. But we got some guys that stayed out. They pitted on lap 16, and I don't...
Fucking retards in this race, I tell you.
If I was them,
I'm hoping this last 26 seconds of damage at least let me keep up with the
I want to be on page with everyone else, because
so
you don't know
save this till later.
No caution is going to come out. Yeah, yes, it is Super Speedway racing, but at the same time, stuff gets crazy really fast. I mean,
too many goddamn retards.
Really fast. That's about 0 to 100 real quick for some of these guys there.
Dang.
Yeah, I might have been okay that first hit I took from that fucking retard. But then when he hit me, it set me down lower, and the other guy fucking proceeded to run
Super
me.
speedways.
But not much he could do about it, I
Probably
guess.
one of the harder tracks to commentate, and you wouldn't think it is, but it's weird because when there's a wreck, yeah, there's a lot to talk about, but when these guys are, under caution, I mean,
It is altering my strategy of when I'm gonna go,
I
though.
don't really, know what to do at that point. It's kind of just like a thing, I guess. Reading the oh. Aha. I think I found it. Whatever this is not good. But it'll be the 111. So it's Ronnie and Maverick back up front. These guys were literally just up front not too long ago at all. It's Super Speedways. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure.
So it'll be lap 24 of 78 when they get
Pretty
the
sure
green
what?
flag again.
That Vegas guy, is showing as his paint scheme showing number
Yes, yes, I
42,
can.
but
There's
it says
somebody that I
8
do
on
want
the
to talk to, I can
leaderboard.
drag them in. Might do that next caution.
There's I thought, is there two of them in here? Because I've got an
Let these
8
guys
right here in front of me.
What they need to up under them. I don't want to really.
It's a
drag
black
them in here.
8.
Like,
It's supposed to
then
be
they
a
get the green
black
flag, that'll be kind of
42.
weird having to talk to them.
I've
during
got
that
a pink
race.
8 in front of me.
What am I doing?
Oh,
Oh,
they're already.
God almighty.
Pace truck is going to pull off.
I mean,
here.
we're not
Lap
going to throw a
24 of
caution?
78 here.
I got a little damage off of
Green
that
flag
one.
is back in the air. We got a big stack up as soon as the green flag comes out, and that will probably be an automatic caution again. No, they're going to stay green.
Fucking
This
A,
is a
man.
lot
These
of
guys are a
that just
fucking
got
nightmare.
Messed up on the restart.
How
If they
hard
had
is
made no
it to
cautions,
go
they
on
may
the
wanna
fucking
throw it as it
restart?
comes out there. So somebody messed up on that restart.
fuck is
Somebody
going
spun
on?
their tires, and no
I don't think
one-
I got a ton of
I mean,
damage. It was just a
literally
bump.
No one got going up here. Who was it? Somebody up front. It may have been Chris Akers.
I said I'm staying. I'm gonna stay in the fucking pit till every motherfucker goes.
Oh my lord, man. Wow.
Did you get any more damage in that?
No.
I don't know if I got any or not. I tapped somebody with the right front, but it wasn't too hard. I just knew I was gonna get ran over though.
Damn, somehow or another I got in front of you there.
You guys, look, so we'll actually go over that again. Looks like the stream wanted to buffer on itself there. So we'll go back and watch what happened on this again. I do want you all to get what happened. So this is what happened just about not long ago at all. Restart gone bad. 17 looks like he just did not get going. And then everybody else just kind of piled in behind that. That's going to bring out pretty much an automatic caution for them because of that incident there. He just couldn't get going at all.
How's my rear look?
Spotless.
I got 12 seconds of damage on the right front.
That's very, very nice.
Shouldn't affect me too much. I don't think at all.
So lights are still on the pace car, so they'll probably be lap 30 when
That
they
Vega
get the green
guy's
now.
4th.
Vegas?
Mm-hmm. Number
Yeah, he's a
42.
fuck. Yeah, that's the dude that ran me over, number 42.
Yeah, he's currently
Yeah,
4th.
he's a professional archer breaker.
These guys just came down pit road. I don't think
I don't know what
anybody's
that
in
means.
pit. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
there's
do it
two
either.
Vegas
They're
in
just gonna
here.
be like,
You've
yeah,
got
yeah,
the
yeah,
one
here.
you're talking about,
Don't.
and then the
I
other
wouldn't
one
come
is
down
the
pit
number
road.
8, Mark Vega.
My personal preference at this stage.
He's the one who was lagging earlier.
Now, if you want, I don't think you can make enough fuel from here, so it's kind of a no-brainer
I'm gonna
thing.
go ahead and go
So
because you fucking push
kind
it,
of like
catch
a,
him
why
back up
try?
here.
Why try to mess with anybody? '89, is that a broken? I think he broke his steering. I don't think that car.
I don't know if I want to catch up
It
to the
didn't look
pack.
straight for a minute
They've
there,
gone
but
full retard all of a
it's
sudden.
it's straight.
They did
I
so good
really
for
didn't
that
think it
good
was,
segment
though.
there.
I thought that thing was crab
That
walking
was a
for
good run
second.
they had to start with.
He's very lucky that he's not. I truly thought that that thing was sideways for him. Look, they will get the green this time by. It will be Ronnie Morrison and Danny Eshelman will
These
be
two guys
leading
in
them
front
to
of me is
green.
fucked. One of them has no rear end. The other one's very sad.
You can go around them if they don't catch up.
Some guys getting a lot of their optional damage fixed that they had. Some of them are probably keeping the fast repair in their pocket.
You of all people should know that, but
I will catch up.
At the same time, I don't want to get mad. Kind of the life or death situation. It's kind of like, you know, do you want to pull them up here? Do you not want to? It's like, I don't know what to do here.
Oh.
Super speedways, one of the weirdest tracks. It's even in real life, it's kind of a toss-up track too.
Okay.
It's kind of like, you know, anybody can win. Anybody can win this track. It's not one certain person who's going to win it most of the time. It's kind of like, you know what? Let's just see what happens. I mean, that's truly what happens. It's like, no, let's just see. Pace truck is going to pull off here though. And green flag is back in the air. Ronnie Morris is not going to get a good jump. The 6 actually spun his tires a little bit there. So that's a second tire spin.
You haven't used your fast yet, right?
Not yet, so I'm trying to see if I can stay up with them right here.
The 91 looks like he's thinking
Probably gonna have to
about
stay
it. He's
closer
like,
than I'd like.
I kind of want to go to the outside. I kind of don't at the exact same time. He definitely wants to try.
Oh, they're going 3
I
wide.
don't know if he's gonna make the move. He's looking. He's got the 6 of Eshelman pushing him. He's trying to go to the front there for a little bit. Eshelman blinks and he comes back into existence there.
Some of these guys are really fucked up.
I heard something right there. That
This
car
fucker
got
up
loose
here
on
is down on
exit.
power.
Hey, he just needs to get to the outside line. Get the fuck out of the way.
Damn.
Oh, get in line, 30. Fuck. He's gonna end up turning you.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I heard something
He's gonna
right there.
turn you,
That
and I'm
car
gonna
got
get into
loose
you.
on exit. Looks like he's gonna get a shove by and behind. I'm gonna ride here. Yeah, that's what most of this race. That's what most of this racing comes down to. You're not really being super aggressive on anybody. I do think we may.
I think I need to be leading this line.
I don't know why. I have a feeling. I have that feeling that somebody's gonna go around, and it's gonna end up really bad for one person.
I don't know if how much
I have no clue why.
real good
I
I'm
just
doing
have
at
that
pushing.
feeling.
I don't know how much I may be hurting, but I mean, I'm
Yeah, I
pushing
think you're
him.
hurting. You guys are just killing me.
Oh, that's what I meant. There it is. So these guys, so iRacing updated the tire package, and I don't know what they did, but it makes this car loose on the next gens and apparently the Xfinity. So that's what you saw from Eshelman right there. He got loose on exit and almost came down, about wiped out the 9 of Weber. That was very close to being
32, drop to the back of that line. You've got right side damage. I believe it's slowing the line down.
Yeah, it's already fucking too late.
Line's moving up out of the groove. It's like the 25 is kind of peeking his nose. Also, that's DJ Math-ish. Also looking, he's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm just gonna drive around you. You do you, and I'll do me. So we don't have to worry about each other. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Of course, the guy behind me won't get to my ass.
Hell, he ain't even got no fucking ass. I can see him up from back here. He has
Fucking
no
hate it
rear
when
end.
fucking damaged cars sit in the fucking fastest part of the fucking track.
These guys are just, this is hard side drafting here now. These guys are side drafting pretty freaking hard on each other, and I don't know if I'd be doing this that early on, but these guys want to get right on each other's door and just lay it there. They're like, nah, I'm just gonna lay my door on you, bud. Sorry, bud.
What the
How it's gonna be is
fuck?
what these guys were just pretty much saying to each other.
Wow.
It's getting feisty between these guys up here now.
So fucking annoying.
Looking kind of back through this, we've got a second group that's formed up. A lot of these guys are damaged cars, so they're just kind of deciding to stay together. They're not really... What they're hoping for more than anything else is they want some cautions to happen.
This is our
If they can get some cautions.
chance
they
right
wanna
here.
get
They
all that
had a
damage
big
that they can
checkup,
fix.
but
That's their...
not enough.
That's their best shot at winning this race. They need to get a lot of that damage fixed
Ain't-
they have on.
Ain't
their
no
cars.
one
They
car
can't
in
do
this
that.
this
They're
lane's
in for it.
good
They're
enough to
really
get
in
to
for
my
something
bumper.
big.
I could, but I can't get to you. There's too many cars in front of me.
Relentless, and this is what this is kind of.
I don't think my
Speedways
car's
go.
hurting.
I mean, you really don't give up on each other. You're just laying it on each other's door. You're just hoping that maybe this guy doesn't wreck. If he does, well, who cares? Kind of what they came to at this point. Somebody's gonna get loose. I just, with how these cars are handling right now, I think somebody is just going to get loose and it's just going to snap on them. I don't have a good feeling at all whatsoever. It's really it's just, I don't know, it's just a feeling with how these cars are driving here. Guys kind of calmed down with most of that looseness coming off the corner. Don't really see anybody wiggling just yet, coming off super aggressively like they were before. Pretty much calmed down at this point.
This is just a joke.
He's gonna get. Oh, these races are always.
I'm gonna just start fucking running up front the whole fucking
yeah,
race.
You're teetering with
not having to deal with
death
this shit every
in
fucking
these races,
race.
it feels like, because you're one wreck away from wiping out everybody below you. I mean, you can literally take out the whole entire field. I mean, you were just waiting to just get wiped out. And it's just, you're like, what do I do here? What do I do? And they're going to put 3 wide Eshelman's trying to make a move there. Looks like he got shucked out of line.
Motherfuckers
He
can't even
tried
hold
to
it in a
tuck
straight
back in,
line on
he
the bottom
will.
back here.
Lucky he was able to get back in line in time, because I saw guys not be so courteous to each other. I saw guys, say, yeah.
Race is over for us.
That's been your fault.
They ain't gonna have a
So
caution.
I'm not gonna let you back
They're
in
only
line.
gonna be like fucking 20
that's
some
not an
cars,
uncommon
less
thing
than
that I
20
see at all
cars up in
either.
that back.
I can hear some tires screeching every now and then, so I think somebody's about to be sent around. 91, he's just going to go down to the bottom in front of Chris Akers. Get a pretty good shove by. I have to worry about really anything at that point. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to tuck in here, right behind you, and you'll be good. As they're making some moves on that top line there, it's kind of actually gone away pretty quickly. It was there at one point. Now it's basically gone. These guys saw it top line. They were like, nah, I don't like it up there. And might not be a bad idea for them either. I mean,
Getting high for no reason. They go slow.
Well, it had some toxic chemicals that caught
There's
fire
really only
in the
3 guys
field.
up there. That is Shore,
Yeah.
Eshelman, and Ambrose.
Well, Biden,
Neville Ambrose is
Secretary
a character.
of
I'll tell you all that.
Education,
He's a character. He is a he's a character.
He's gay and stuff.
Yeah.
as
I don't
well,
really know how to explain it with him.
pretty young. But Biden made
He's a
him
person
Secretary
who
of
is definitely fun
Transportation.
to watch
He's
race.
now looking into if the
Yeah,
train wreck.
that's just Ambrose. That's really Ambrose.
And I'm trying to figure out, if somebody purposely derailed a multi-million-dollar train to catch chemicals on fire, this could have ended up near a diverse community, or like
Monitoring the
neighborhood.
stream
You know, the
from-
train can go right by
Here,
there,
so
but
if
they're
y'all have
going
any
by there for
questions, might as
how
well
many
send
years?
them
You know,
through on
but
that.
now it's all of a sudden racist.
I will read them whenever they
But the
pop up
train
on the
wrecked,
chat there.
and there's chemicals spilling out that could harm the homeowners, the neighbors. We gotta get sugar tomorrow too.
So pit stops, these guys last pitted 26, 16, got some 27s, some low 22s. So I
You gotta
think,
watch it.
oh, what? How have they done this? This top line's gone up here now.
I like
Xander looks like he's
fast
about to
water
take the
from right here.
lead. He actually has from Sean. So it's 3 cars that have been able to do this all by themselves. That is impressive from these guys. They're about running over on the apron. That's whenever I see somebody clip the apron, I always get super nervous because I always think that something really bad is going to happen because it's not good when you get down there. These cars don't like it. They will go a right around so fast, it's not even funny. As I'm surprised at this top line with as little cars as they have, they've been able to do this pretty much just by themselves as they're falling back a little bit now, so they may have been just shoving their super hard and getting on each other's bumper and really going. But this is surprising how they've been able to do this. I would not have thought this at all from these guys. Go on board here with some drivers here, so we'll choose somebody each lap. We get around to the start finish line. We might as well start with the leader, Sean Wilder, and go just a random order from there. I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna click somebody's name, and whoever name I click, that's the person who we're gonna look at here. So they're gonna come out of go into 3, and they'll come out of 4 here at Daytona at lap 46. Will be on the board for these guys. Will go on board here now with Sean Wilder.
You're good. Scared the shit out of me. Come on, caution, caution, no.
No, they were pitting.
As we've got pit stops now, so might as well decide not to do that here. We got, looks like a big group. We got somebody who spun trying to get on pit road. Brake bias was set too wrong. That was Russ Hancock. He spins it around. Looks like he just kind of backed it in when he went down pit road, but that'll mess up his pit sequence. All jack it up because of that incident that he had there. So we'll probably see this second group come in that stayed out. Maybe they'll stretch it, maybe they'll get it to the end. It's just really going to depend on what these guys want to do. Yep, so these guys are going to follow in right behind them. I mean, literally right behind them. The next lap, as that man is getting on there hard. As Xander, Alex, and Albert all stayed out. Kind of an interesting choice from these guys there. I would have came in because they're going to have to really get on each other's bumper and push here because they'll have to get... It's already broken up, so this is probably going to end up bad for them. And they'll go around these guys. They'll get in the mix of this. They're going to have to hope that whenever they come down pit road, how it cycles is that they're going to kind of join up with each other, I'd say. If they don't, this is going to be difficult for them. Just have to see what happens here. So, yes, they're going to come in this lap like I knew that they would. They were going to have to. Ooh, 9. Wiggles getting in. He'll come down and pit here. So hopefully what these guys are. Like, who is that just spun coming off of pit road? So coming off pit road is also treacherous. We just saw who was that just spun. I saw it right there. So the 17 and the 45. These guys also stayed out, so they're probably trying to get as much as they could getting back on the track, and they got a little bit too much, and it came and bit them. Can't say I haven't done that before because I have. I have done that countless times trying to get on pit road as hard as I can. So we got four
Yeah,
guys. That have stayed
69,
out.
43. I'm gonna pit this time, bye.
Kenneth, he is way ahead of these guys. Kind of in the middle of just these lap cars. So doing this, he's extending his fuel mileage. I don't know about how much. Doesn't look like these guys are really burning off that much fuel. We'll have to see. But once these guys pit, everything will cycle back. He actually might kind of be in a good position here because he's got a lot of lap cars behind him. And these guys are really going to want to be shoving a lot of the time. They will be kind of drafting behind him a little bit. As yet, so that 24, he's going to come in. Not sorry, that was not the 24. That's somebody else. That was the 19 who's going to come in. Similar paint schemes. 19 and 69 will come in with each other. And so what's going to happen here? How are these guys going to? Okay, so we've got 3 guys that have stayed out till this point. They have to pit. They can't make it on fuel. I think this 24, he's kind of at a point right now. He's just banking on a caution. He's really hoping that somebody comes down. I think that's really what he wants right now. Or somebody wrecks. These guys are kind of in the middle of their pit stop cycles here. We will take a commercial break. We are back here. These guys, 24 still stayed out, so he hasn't came down pit road at all. Questionable call from him. I don't know why he's staying out this long. There's 2 guys that have stayed out longer. It's the 24 of Kenneth Reidinger and the 43 of Robert Morrison have both stayed out for a long time here. As the 5, I saw smoke up there, so that's probably from the 5 if I had to guess, because that did not look good for him. So this 24, he's in a weird spot because he's got guys around him, so he's not alone. And he's got guys that he can save more fuel with, and he's actually gaining time, which wouldn't normally make sense, but he is because he's got so many people around him. He's got, and he probably, if he could actually get in line at this point, he could actually gain a lot more time on him. But he'll go a lap down, probably because I think he's just hoping for a caution, because I think he was a lap down to begin with. I don't. It's iffy. It's just so iffy right now. This 24, he needs a caution. I mean, that is truly what he needs right now is a caution.
Yep, I just got damaged.
It's 24.
Believe that's the end of my race.
I mean, we got. Are you kidding me? As soon as I say that, we got somebody that got shoved off track. As we got somebody spinning.
What did they do?
A gift.
One guy got he went down and
the caution that he needed
kind of like half-ass spun himself, and then he got on the apron and came back up and just wiped everybody out.
Are you kidding me? So 30 thought he was clear. Evidently, he's not. And looks like
I don't know how bad the damage is, but it's crinkled up pretty bad.
Actually saves it. And the poor 24, who needed a caution, gets involved in the wreck. So if he doesn't have a fast repair, his night's over.
Rear looks good. You have no front bumper.
That's exactly what he needed.
Can't believe that much damage and the bumper fell off.
To him.
Wasn't even that hard of a hit.
Well,
I'm about tired of these races.
That's heartbreaking for him. He needed a caution. I mean, he really did need a caution, but he did not need to be involved in it. Looks like he's running a modified at Daytona. You run a modified at Daytona, probably not going to work well for you. Car's kind of.
It's 25 seconds of repairs, but that seems to be a bit low for a bumper missing, doesn't it?
Very low for a bumper missing.
Actually, before we pull him in, I live.
Wonder if it doesn't count damage if it's missing a part.
I just found this out literally right before I started streaming. But I'll pull him.
I get to just go out here and be slow. It's just fucking. There's a fucking nightmare.
Vincent in here. Let me pull up his car first. Oh, where's he at? Here he is, Jay Stinson. So oh, never mind. We actually won't interview him because he's probably going to be mad. I do not want to make somebody more angry than what he is. See if he has a fast repair here. Looks like he
just let out when I seen it happening, but I was ahead of it, and then it wasn't ahead of it.
That's why it's on the side of his car right there. I do know why he has that there. That's where he works. Been there before. So we're going to not interview him. Don't want to make anybody mad. I'm really kind of nervous about that. It will actually pull in the race leader right now, Chris Akers, though. He's going to go around these lap cars here. Let me snatch Chris. Hey, Chris, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Sir, I do.
Man, so you're leading the race with 20 laps to go. What do you think you have to do here to take home a win? Is it pretty much just survive the carnage, or do you have a specific plan here?
Well, the good thing is I got my teammate sat behind me there in Wilder, and I pushed into the win last week. So I'm hoping that he returns the favor this week.
Yeah,
and
what
we
are you
take this
supposed to
one
run
home,
by
1
yourself?
and 3 again, or 1 and 2,
I'll
hopefully.
let you know here in a
But I
second.
know I got Doobie on the outside. It's gonna make a tough race, but it's gonna be fun from here on out.
Yeah, so how's the race gone for you so far? You know, from the drop the green flag till now, have you really had to deal with a lot of stuff, or have you been pretty much, you know, riding and being pretty comfortable the whole entire time?
Smooth sailing all
About
night long, buddy. It's been a
176,
pretty easy race from
177
around to get back up
tops.
to the front, and but
I hit
took center on a few
176
guys,
right
wanted to
there.
slide high, and got back up to the front. Stayed up here most of the night, so it's been a
Going
great
into
night.
1.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. Hopefully, I see you in victory lane here, man. You just got to defend that lead. You got a bunch of hungry dogs behind you, but hopefully you take
Boy,
it
you
home, man.
hitting?
Good luck.
Yes, sir. I appreciate
I
it.
don't know. I got guys behind me.
Baker's the race leader currently. Got to drag him back down to his room. That's not his room. That's Shooter McGavin team.
Wow, and I just get fucking slammed.
Successful.
What are you doing?
Check them out right before I got in the race. As right after this race ends, I am placing an order for new RAM on Amazon. I'm tired of this RAM. I think it's dying. Pretty good. I don't know. Probably horrible, but who cares? As you gotta figure
Open
out
your
what I'm gonna
eyes.
get. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know. Whatever's fastest, whatever costs the most. I don't care. I want to bring y'all good stuff, and I know that it's my RAM because I have these weird boot up cycles sometimes where it won't boot into anything. So I'm pretty sure something's like, no, that won't work. I don't care.
Just fucking cleared me out.
Green flag's back in the air.
And now
18
my
laps
fucking car's
left.
really fucked.
Chris gets a good jump over these guys. Everybody so far is not really.
Yeah, he took your rear end off.
I mean, these restarts are always so weird because everybody's still getting up to speed. Really, middle of the backstretch, you're getting up to speed. You know, these guys have this low horsepower, high downforce package on their cars also. So they're really just kind of trying to get back up, and you want to stay tucked in as long as you can too. If you're not tucked in, well, good luck is all you can really say about that. It's like you're not in line, so not my problem, but go have fun with that is what these guys kind of have to deal with sometimes. Some guys, they'll kind of force their way down to the bottom. And I
can't believe they're staying with the fucking field.
And just kind of shove their nose in there. Okay, so it's like he's going to maintain the lead here for a little bit longer. Robert Dubendak looks like he's trying to get the lead. So lap 10, I think this is where we'll see a lot of stuff as Nancy, I will get Joey the next time by then. I didn't want to make him mad because he already had a beat up car. And I've had to deal with some drivers that have had a beat up car. As you see that the 33 looks to the outside just a little bit. He's like, I'm looking. You got to kind of got to peek that nose out every now and then. Let guys know that you're looking. If they don't know that you're there, they'll think, oh, well. You kind of want to keep them looking in their mirror. Now, last lap, looking in the mirror, you are paranoid. You are extremely paranoid. As Nancy, I will talk to him. I will do that. Wait, hold on. Yes, I will do that here really soon. Joey, I will do that. Did we hit Kahak? Somebody's gonna get spun. I don't have a good feeling about this. This is Super Speedway racing is so tense. I mean, as thank you for filling me in on that, Nancy. I will. I will make sure to do that before, as we got somebody up out the groove here, Ambrose. As I swear, I have PTSD from hearing tires screech. Every time I see these guys go 3 wide, I think somebody's going to go around. The 9 looks like he's going to put it 3 wide in the middle. Austin, oh. Austin, you got to be careful with that, my man. Or Will Weber, sorry. I don't know why I said Austin there. Will literally has nobody. He's kind of just side drafting these guys indirectly. This is when you get a pull down the track. And we got somebody around. That's the 91 and the 25 get involved. The 91 looks like he will just spin to the inside of the track. That was Sean Wilder, who was up front the whole entire time. Looks like he doesn't have any damage, though. So we got a second wreck happening up front somewhere, I think. Heard some more tire screeches. There it is. The 13 is in it. Jay Stinson as Jay. Not having a good night. So 2 wrecks in about the matter of 10 seconds there for these guys, as that was not good for either of them. So how did this second wreck happen? So I think everybody's slowing up for the wreck that they thought a caution was going to come out possibly. So the 55 gets tapped from the 45, and then he bounces back down into the 45, hits Eshelman, just cleans Eshelman out. Didn't mean to do that, and these guys are just flooring it in there. So this is a first incident. What happens up here then? Because this is a second wreck that happens. Did Jay get clipped from somebody? Oh, he clips the 12, and he goes down into the 43, and he overcorrects just slightly. Just nails that outside wall. So he'll have to come back down pit road to get 4 tires, fuel. Probably, actually, once he gets the damage fix or anything else. I don't know if he has a fast spare. I wouldn't think he does. I mean, he may, but it's kind of an iffy thing at this point. This is kind of a blessing in disguise for the 91. He literally had just got spun, but he didn't get any damage, so he's going to come down pit road and get his stuff fixed, as there's a lot of dented race cars. I mean, there are guys that are, like, beat up horribly. What was... I was trying to do something and I lose my train of thought. I can't say words. I think that it's just too hard for me to comprehend how to speak half the time. I really do. I don't even know what I say 90% of the day, as I'm stumbling over stuff. Where's my water at? So it'll be 10 laps to go when they get the green here. I think. I should be correct. I'm probably wrong. Who knows? 50-50 toss-up. I'm either right or I'm wrong. Yeah, I was going to pull Jay in, but... Yeah, he's got a... I don't think he'd be happy. I don't think he'd be happy at all. I really don't. I really doubt he would. He's, his night's been difficult. Extremely difficult for him. He is... He's had a night.
How far back are you?
I feel for this
21st
man.
position.
Super Speedway Racing, you can do good the whole entire time. Be perfect every lap. And then it doesn't matter. That last lap, it can all go down the drain. But Jay hasn't gotten to that point yet for him. So he hasn't had to deal with that quite just yet. Very lucky with that. Because I've had races end like that, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. that is actually kind of cool there. I might see if these guys want some. Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
What are you doing?
Going over these different styles here. What I got available. So I guess we'll just run that there. That's actually a little bit better. Just change the color of the numbers. That does not look good though. Yeah, so we'll just leave that to driver numbers again. So they will get the green with 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go, like I thought they would. Look at going again. Race truck is gonna pull in here. Super Speedway Racing is gonna show you why they call it Super Speedway Racing, and you're gonna figure out why they call it the big one, because there's gonna be a big one. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, but green flag is back in the air. Robert Duvendak gets a good jump over the field, but he does not need to do that at tracks like this. Any other track, you'd be glad that you got to jump over everybody else, but here you do not want to do this. It would be a death sentence for you if you're not careful. Just going to ride that bottom line. So I think you'll see some more guys real soon, really soon, get a little bit antsy with what they're doing. These names switching up here. Got two groups, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 for about the first 7 rows. Get some sounds around the track there. I was starting to hear some tires get a little bit loose, so these guys are going to try something. Who is that up in the top line? That's the 19 trying to force his way. That's Justin Parham, sorry. Trying to force his way up in that top line. The 9 will go with them. The 09 will also come, so we got 19, 9, and 09 all coming up on that very, very top line, trying to get something going. It'll be 6 laps to go when they hit the start-finish line here. Junior Johnson and Robert Duvendak currently 1-2 right now for these guys here. Somebody's going to get bumped and somebody's going to get sit around. We see a little bit of contact there between Ambrose and Maverick. Guys trying to side draft as hard as they can on each other. They want to lay it on each other's door as best as they can. Looks like Chris Akers, he's going to hop up into that top line. He's going to try to get the 19 to go with him. He will. The 14 was going with him there for a second, but he will bail out back there. He will go back down to that middle line. Guys are moving around. You see close, almost contact between the 14 and the 32. coming out of 4 here. These guys are going to be 3 wide, and I don't expect this to break up till they get to the checkered flag. Robert has the lead. Ambrose on his bumper. Robert is just hoping Ambrose. He's like, Ambrose, please shove me as hard as you can, but Ambrose has to watch his temperatures. If this car gets too warm, he's got to bail out. He's managing his temps pretty good right now, but he's got to be careful. Always got to be careful at tracks like this. As Ambrose, he's going to hop to the middle line. I had a feeling he was going to do that. He's going to hop up in front of the 73 of Junior Johnson as the 4 goes into the wall, climbs the rear end of the 73. This is the big one here at Daytona. 4, 5, 6 drivers are in it. Most of the guys go through the grass. Everybody looks like they had time to check up for the most part, but that will bring out the 6th caution here today. I think somebody got put in the wall by accident here. All started around Chris Akers. We'll rewind the footage and see what happened here. So looks like that 73 just might have thought he was clear, and he was not one bit. Junior Johnson, he goes up into that top line. The 4 was there, getting a chase view here if I can find it. Get a far chase. So, yep, he just thought, he didn't think the 4 was there. The 4 had a huge run, and the 4 actually climbs back end of the 73, and then it is on from there. Everybody is wrecking the 11, the 91, 14, 9, 4, 73, 1. Somebody else was in it also. Wait, hold on. Did they add that? I just caught a little glimpse of something too. That was the hood flash, sorry. Thought that was somebody else's number pulling off. So the 45 and the 6 get in it. The 24 just barely stops before that. And these guys are wrecking up front of this too. The 111 is trying to still save it. He just might as well lock it down. But that will bring out a caution here. This is going to be 4 laps to go. Jay's on the lead lap. Robert Dumendak, he is leading currently.
Okay. 4 minutes of damage from that.
I don't think we'll see
What
most
the
guys
fuck
come down pit
happened?
road. Now, if they got damage, they're going to come down pit road. Use the fast repair. This is the time you use it. You don't think twice. You just say, check it. Give me the fast repair. I want a brand new car. You got damage. Don't even try to fix it. It's not worth your time. You might as well just sit in pit road and throw your race away at that point. Oh, gosh. We will bring in Robert Duvendak here to get an interview, because I do want to interview who's currently in the lead right now. Let me bring Robert up into the booth. If I can find him here. There he is. Hey, Robert, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Whatever.
And so you're leading, and it looks like it will probably be a green-white checkered attempt here. But, what's going through your mind knowing that you got a lot of guys behind you that's trying to win the race here?
Honestly, I mean, win's great and all, but this season with the win not getting you locked into the playoffs, top 5's just good in my eyes. So just want to get a good, clean finish, and if we come away with a top 5, that's a win in my book.
So is there anything off the top of your head that you think you're going to have to do here, or are you just pretty much just going to drive the wheels off it till the end here?
I'm just going to keep that pedal down to the floor, and Todd's going to push the hell out of me and see what we can do.
That's what it kind of comes down to, but good luck to you, man. Hopefully I see you in victory lane, because you're going to have your hands full here when this green flag drops again, but good luck.
Yes, sir, we will. Thank you.
Robert Duvendak there as I think that, yes, that was the right one there. Pretty sure. Hopefully that was. I kind of forgot. I kind of dragged him into one. Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord. This is going to pick up. This is going to pick up really fast. It's going to get real... It's going to get real hairy. Real hairy here. There's going to be guys that are going to be not happy for the end of this race. I wouldn't blame him either. As looking at the finish of Austin's duels that he has right now, watching the end of his stream, looks like they are coming to the checkered flag here as we're getting ready to grab the green flag at Daytona. They're racing next gens. We're racing the Xfinity cars. They are at a night track. We are at a day track. Pace truck is going to pull off here. As green flag is in the air, Robert Duvendak has to hold off. A lot of guys behind him. Ambrose almost spun the tires there. He was able to pedal it and keep it under him.
It wasn't gonna
I
let you
think
get that
Robert
fucking
might need to
load
back
out.
up a little bit. I think he realizes that he taps the brake, gets that 32 up to his rear bumper. Robert would prefer to see Ambrose get to the side of the 32 and kind of box everybody in so that car can't move up and try to pass him, as Ambrose has done that now. He's got the 12 of Xander Short on his bumper, coming as hard as he can, trying to shove him. See if everybody else joins the middle line. We have a little bit of a wiggle there behind. They keep it straight. Ambrose is getting a shove from the 12, but it will not be enough just yet, as they will come out of 3, or go into 3, come out of 4, and they will grab the checkered flag. They got to get back to that line, though. If somebody wrecks before the caution comes out, they have to re-rack him and try it again. The 24, who has no front end, he is riding in 7th currently. This man has come from a rags to riches story, but checkered flag is in the air. One more time around here at Daytona. The 09, I think he realizes that he is too hot. He has to bail out. He's actually a lap car, so he just wants to get out of the way of the leaders. Ambrose has got the 12 shoving him as these guys are wrecking behind, but checkered flag is in the air. It doesn't matter. They're going to race back to the line. Ambrose, he's got the lead for just a little bit. We have somebody trying to force it outside.
gonna get a
free run. I
podium.
believe that might be the 55 as the 12's going to go into the wall. They're going to wipe out the
What a fucked
32.
up car.
This is going to be an old school drag race between 2 Chevy Camaros. Ambrose, he's going to hop in behind the 99. Now, this is going to be a game of mentality here. Who is going to duck out? Can Ambrose
got
get a big
16.
enough run on the 99? That's what matters. This 99 is going to have to throw a block. It might be down to the line because Ambrose, he's getting the run here, the 99. He's going to try to go up and block Ambrose. Will it be in time? But it will be the 99 of Robert Duvendak. Ambrose can enable second. Kenneth Riedinger third, as he has no front end, no bumper. And he just came
you gonna win
home
it?
third place. As that is a drive to see, as he's immediately almost going to burn it down there. Ambrose
24 really
had a
win it?
run. It was just too little
No,
too
I
late as
finished
he
third.
just got smashed in that rear end.
I seen where that
But
guy come
he
down. That was the
won the
part
race,
that I
so
caught.
might as well just go ahead and tear it up. As I probably just blew y'all's eardrums out. I am very sorry about that. I was screaming towards the end of that race because that intensity was picking up for sure. No doubt about that at all.
Yeah. The announcer's so tickled, 24, that you got third place with no front and rear bumper. He come from a rags to riches story. I was like,
God,
really?
Sit on your hood. You won the race. Might as well do it. As there we go. They
damn.
hit him. Trying to get him back up on his four wheels. I don't think he has an engine now.
Some car
That's-
just
that's
pile
a-
drive
I
the
have one.
dude that won, where he was upside down trying to flip him back over, but he blew his engine.
Looks like he's got somebody shoving him. I think the 9 might be shoving him back to pit road. He's got that clutch pushed in. I know that. Is he might have RPMs. It's not at 0.
Yeah, a bunch of
I'm
fucking
trying to
idiots
listen.
in
Does
there.
he have an engine?
Between it was like guys just like
I
blending
don't
back
think he
up
does.
in the
I think
track
he's
at the
gone.
in the corner after they were fucking forced down there. That's where
He's
the
gone
big wrecks were
surprisingly
coming
far
from, and
this
then
little shove. So Does he?
of course you
Yeah,
just can't get ran over on fucking pace laps.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything. I think his engine's gone.
That's
How
what
is
got
rolling
me. He
this
told
far?
you
That's a
to.
better question.
Or he was saying nice job calling out the checkup or something. I mean, goddamn, do you not see 30 fucking cars in front of you?
Yeah, well
I'm
everybody's
surprised
got a
about how he's
relative,
rolling
so I
this
don't know
far.
what his
Forget the finish. How is this man still
his
rolling?
idea what that is.
He got hit.
Yeah, I was
You
up
can-
there. I
There
was
he goes.
going to be
Finally gonna
going,
stop.
trying to go for
I
the
was wondering
lead.
when
I
he was
had
gonna
Akers on
eventually
the
stop running.
outside pushing him,
'Cause that
and
was a pretty far
I think
roll
it
for
was a
him.
72 or 74. Fucking
Luckily
came
that
up
track is as
into
flat
him,
as
and
it is.
all hell broke loose, and it completely fucked me.
But I will pull up the race results here. We will bring in the top 3 drivers. So we will bring in, that is
Guess
not
I
the
gotta
top
go
3.
to
Let me
the
go all the way up to the
waiting
top
booth.
now.
And
Yeah.
We'll
call
bring in
out all the
Kenneth
idiots,
Riedinger.
24.
Yes, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know how
call out the
big this
98 for
was.
sure.
I'll be listening.
So let me get to Kenneth Riedinger.
Reading your.
Snatch, he might be in the booth. Let me see where he is right now. Kenneth, where is he at?
I'll be right back.
Still trying to find him here. I don't want to not interview him. There he is. He's in the waiting room, so I'll drag him in here. Hey, Kenneth, this is Preston's booth. Got a copy, man?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Man, so you come home third with a car that is pretty much ready for the junkyard. How did you do this? Because you had a rough night.
Yeah, I mean that last lap was a lot of luck with a lot of those cars getting taken out on the inside. But yeah, to be in that situation there's just, it seemed like a couple cars that caused those big wrecks. They got on that apron, and then just waited way too late to try to blend up in the track, and they just didn't care what happened after that, and everybody paid the price for it. And then my car took additional damage there when I believe it was the 98 just cleared me out under caution. There's really no excuse for that. Everybody's got a relative, so it took a lot of damage in that last 20 laps. But luckily, everybody, or unlucky for everybody, they came across the line or that last lap wrecking on the inside, so I was able to pick up a good amount of spots. So,
Yeah, man.
but
I was looking at that car and I was like, maybe he has a fast pair. When I realized you didn't have a fast pair, I was like, all right, man, there's no way this guy's gonna do anything. And then I saw you up there, and I was like, you have to be kidding me. I mean, you literally had no front end. It was running a modified. You had no front end. You
Yeah.
had no bumper either. And I was like, how is he doing this? But
it seemed to have pretty good speed if I was tucked up on under and right near somebody. But once they started gapping me on the end of the straightaway, then I started losing a little bit. But I was surprised how much speed they had left in it too. So, but worked out in the end. So
all right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors
I'm
you
good.
want to shout
I'm
out?
not.
That may
I'm
have
not
been
thinking
watching
in
the stream
nobody.
here tonight?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
All right, well, I'll let you go. Good third place finish tonight, man.
Hey, thanks.
Did you mention the 98?
Yep.
Yeah.
Third place driver.
What'd you
Buddy,
say?
just ran me over right under
Zero
caution. I said,
clue how
there's no excuse for that.
unstable you
Everybody's
did.
got a relative.
Yeah.
Should
The
not have
And
announcer agreed,
I
didn't
called
he?
it.
No front end.
Yeah, I
Never
called
a bumper.
everybody else out for going on the
Well, you
apron
did.
and just wiping out the field instead of
Um,
letting off and just coasting around the
all
apron.
right. We will bring in the second place driver, though, Ambrose Knebel. Let me snatch Ambrose. Hopefully he's not drunk like he normally is, because he likes to drink and race. He was in here just a second ago, though. I do know that.
Oh.
Where did you go,
The
Ambrose?
second place guy likes to drink and race, the announcer says.
What was you saying earlier, Leyland, about taxes?
I couldn't figure out what to. There was a spot on my of the taxes where I was filling it out on H&R Block, and I didn't know what to put in that box, but I figured it out.
He very well may be in one, and I'm just not seeing it. I'll give him